There's a photograph that exposes a shocking truth about the modern royal family, a single image of glamour and defiance that tells you everything you need to know about where Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's loyalties truly lie. On one of the UK's most solemn days, while the King and Queen stood in silence, honoring the fallen, the Sussexes were spotted doing something unimaginable. It wasn't just a party, it was a calculated choice that forever changed how the world saw the rebel prince. Prepare for the full story, from the opulent guest list to the explosive essay that came just days before. It happened on Remembrance weekend, the most sacred time in Britain. Across the pond, in a world away from the poppies and the silence, Hollywood was buzzing. The occasion? Kris Jenner's 70th birthday. The venue? None other than billionaire Jeff Bezos' $165 million Beverly Hills estate. Harry and Meghan were front and center. He was playing James Bond in a crisp tuxedo. She was in a striking black outfit. But the most damning detail? He wore the symbolic poppy on his lapel. She was seen without it. A small piece of fabric, but to millions, it spoke volumes about the couple's priorities. But that wasn't the whole story. The company they kept was almost as controversial as the timing. This wasn't a quiet dinner, it was a celebrity circus. We're talking A-listers, pop megastar Adele, tech titan Bill Gates, and even the couple's famous interviewer, Oprah Winfrey. Kim Kardashian was there, of course, alongside her sisters. This guest list, packed with the world's most recognizable, wealthy figures, made the contrast even more jarring. They were immersed in the world of American celebrity, cementing their new identity, while their family back home was focused on duty and tradition. Meanwhile, back in London, the scene was entirely different. Princess Catherine, King Charles, and Queen Camilla were at the Royal British Legion Festival of Remembrance. The atmosphere was somber, focused on unimaginable sacrifice. Catherine was wearing a dress adorned with historical brooches and, crucially, a beautifully handcrafted poppy. The message was clear: duty first. Even young Prince George, just 12, was there, visibly learning the weight of his future role. It was a picture of unwavering commitment to the crown, a commitment the Sussexes seemed to have abandoned for Hollywood lights. But the deeper conflict was hidden. Just days before being photographed at that lavish Bond bash, Harry had published an emotional essay. In it, he urged Brits to check in on veterans, calling it easy for soldiers to feel forgotten once the uniform comes off. He praised the things that make us British, like banter in the pub, and hailed the courage of those he served alongside. He even mentioned his visit to war-torn Ukraine, stressing the weight of war. It was a powerful, moving tribute to service. Fans were left confused. How could such profound words be followed by a night of unapologetic celebrity partying on the very weekend dedicated to Remembrance? It all boils down to one accusation. This event, more than any other, fueled the most enduring accusation against the Sussexes, that they are hypocritical and prioritize fame over principles. Rumors suggest the choice to attend such a high-profile party on that specific date was seen by the royal family as a deliberate and calculated slight. It's been said that the constant need for the spotlight overrides the subtle, quiet respect required by royal protocol. Harry is vocal about honoring service, yet his actions appear, to many, to have blatantly dismissed his family's core commitments. The chasm between the two brothers, William and Harry, has never felt wider. What happened next shocked everyone. While the world was distracted by the sheer opulence of the Kris Jenner party and the poppy controversy, the deeper message was missed. The Sussexes are not just forging a new life, they are actively rebranding themselves. They are now officially a part of the A-list Hollywood royal class, entirely separate from the constraints of the firm. They are sending a message that their future is tied to the Kardashians, the Oprahs, and the Bezoses, not the antiquated traditions of London. They chose glamour over gravity. The photos from that November weekend, one of a king standing in solemn respect, the other of a duke dancing at a billionaire's mansion, are the ultimate visual representation of the royal civil war. It was a choice that transcended a simple party. It was a declaration of independence that firmly places Harry and Meghan outside the bounds of their family's duty. They secured their spot in the Hollywood elite, but they may have permanently severed their last remaining ties to the history they were born into.